He got out for a low score, but he was like, I got a low score today, but there's always another day. There's always another game that I would play better. He's always like sitting on the bench with his hands on his head and sort of almost about to cry when he does a low score
Yeah.
in the past. I've seen that. So this was a very positive language that started to use. So again, I don't think I would have done anything to that. It probably was work that Nick did with him. He might have had some background to this, but it's never structured, right? Someone says something on the YouTube Reels and he listens to that and tries to implement that. Nick has put a good structure around it, so where he can think through what he could do, what he should do, how he should manage, not just before the game or after the game, but even during it. Could see some differences in him. He was always hard on himself. And that is not just a comment from me or what I've seen. It's comments from the coaches as well. So luckily, he has been much more stronger, I would say, and he's looking forward for the next game rather than him cursing himself for playing that one bad shot out of maybe 20 odd good shots that he had played before that, and that was just 3 weeks. He's very sensitive, so he's always nervous about new games. So even yesterday, I just met him at the lunch break before he was going to bat, and he was like, "Hey, I'm nervous about it." Thanks to the parent conversation that Nick had, I told him, "What would Nick say, or what did Nick say about it?" At that moment, probably he's not thinking about it, but that might have brought in some of the conversations into his mind. That is good aspect as well, where his sensitive side is being too anxious to perform well, might get down and he might start enjoying the game. I was always worried about him. I'm also emotionally attached to the game. I know what he can do. Even if Sachin Tendulkar used to play a bad shot, I was really upset. So for my child, I was also a lot more invested in it. That comes with some emotions which I probably should have toned down a little bit. So maybe this program is for me as well as a parent. I think it's one of the Facebook reels or something that popped up. I was looking forward for something like this, where I'm getting in personal coaching for his skills, but the mental aspect is also key. The program sounded good, and it's. I thought it was well rounded. It's not just about how to approach the game, but it's before, after, and every thought process that goes through. How to prepare yourself mentally. So that aspect was good. Would be very anxious to get runs. That has sort of tied down a little bit. So he's waiting for the bad balls. He's waiting for things to come. From him being anxious for not hitting the ball to a phase where he started to think there's another ball, there's another game where I could do that. That's a shift that I could see in these 3 weeks. Comes out a lot more confident after that 1 hour with Nick. He has a smile after that. Could see what he goes in before the call and what he comes out of after that. He's a lot more positive. That happiness comes out. I don't think Nick is only reflecting on, hey, you should do this, you should do that, but possibly thinking about, making him think about all the good aspects of it as well. Not just one bad shot. I could see the difference in before and after the call. Give it a try. I, as a parent, wasn't sure as well, right, when I started with the Knicks coach, but I could see the difference. So if in maybe a month or two, that will be a good one for the parent and that kid as well, as it has been for me.